How you guys doing? I'm talking to all my fellow libertarians. It's the Mexican Libertarian here. And today I want to talk to you about, for a couple of minutes, just a little bit of your time, if you can grant me that much of your attention. I just want to answer why I believe us libertarians, the ones that are for freedom, the ones that are for small government, the ones that are for decentralization of most things, and matter of fact, most of us are for all things non-state, all things non-government. Why do I believe that libertarians need to get up off their ass and get into all levels of politics? Well, it's very simple. What do we think, or how do we think when we want to live a certain way, bother no one, live and let live, but the government and its laws and regulations infringe on our rights, our right to talk and say and write whatever we want, on our right to defend ourselves whenever we need to, and on our right to make money as long as we don't harm anyone else, however we feel like making money. Do we think that by standing on the sidelines, we're going to just magically convert our country into the small government ideal we would want to live in? No, sirree, Bob. That's not happening. It's not happening simply because those that make the rules and those that hold the gold, dictate how the game flows. And believe you me, we are in a game. Politics is a game. A government structured nation, which most nations are now. I meant a parliamentary structured nation, which, Congress and an executive and a judicial, that's what it means to me. It's a game. A lot of back and forth, a lot of politics, a lot of cronyism, because capitalism in its pure form really isn't being practiced around the world. Now, do we think that by sitting on the sidelines we're going to change the game? I mean, if we are true libertarians, we abide by the NAP principle, the non-aggression principle. Don't take people's stuff and don't steal people's stuff and don't harm anybody. That's our basic premise. And if we follow that, we will never, ever make a substantial change in the system by sitting on the sidelines. That's why we have to play the game, me included. I should probably be at more city meetings. I should probably be at more events where people that dictate the regulations and laws are present. But we need to get in the game and stop being so, bougie, really. Because even though a lot of us libertarians live in a self-sustained world, away from the masses, away from the government as much as possible, are we really a plus to the world if we live like that? Well, at the very least, we're not a minus, right? We're not hurting anybody. But if we have enough awareness to realize that that's how most people should live, then I think spreading the message is something we must do. If we know better, we should do better. So by doing better, knowing the things that we believe are correct and feel are correct for the greatest and maximum amount of people to live in peace and harmony, why would we not want to spread these ideals? So if we don't get into politics and get in there all the way up to our elbows, and get dirty, then we will create no change. We need to get in the game, sit at the table and have a say.